All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Drop Balls Podcast. It's your boy Chris. Got a special guest today. My boy Scary. You're already over here laughing. But before we get started, this episode is being brought to you by Black Elephant Brand. So if you haven't, gone ahead and look at the website, www.blackelephantbrand.com. We got our fall stuff out now. Got the hoodies out. And this episode is also being brought to you by Thrive Fantasy app. If you like making prop bets, go ahead and prop up with us on Thrive Fantasy app. It's available on Apple iTunes or the Google Play Store. And be sure to use the code DropBalls20 in order to get your deposit matched. So they're going to match up to $50. So make your deposit and they'll match you. But yeah, we're going to get into it, man. How you been?
I've been all right, just working, trying to be a grown-up out here.
Man, it's been about, what?
6
years?
Something like that, yeah.
It's been a minute. So me and Scary, we played football together at Bethany College in Lindsborg, Kansas. Little old Lindsborg. But yeah, it's been 6 years, man. So what's up, man? How you been doing with COVID and everything and out there in Kansas?
Well, I work outside, so the COVID stuff never affected, my paycheck or my hours or nothing. So it's just been the same old same.
Yeah.
My bad. I keep getting notifications. But my bad. It's hard being popular out here.
Yeah, I forgot, man. You got it all.
Don't start.
Forgot you got it all, man.
Oh my God, here we go.
But yeah, nah, that's good though. Like, you've been fortunate enough to keep your job and everything through COVID.
Oh yeah. I'm very, very lucky. I know too many people. I know a bunch of people that are still on unemployment.
Yeah.
So but what's crazy is they're making more money right now than they did when they had a job. But it's just crazy that, like 6-7 months later and they're still on unemployment. That's wild.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I've been lucky enough too where, since I work for the feds and all, been lucky enough to keep my job. They ain't letting nobody else.
I don't want to be the one to say we seen it coming, but
but yeah, man. So all right, let's get into it, man. So we played college football together and you miss it?
Yeah, every single day.
Man, same here, man. I know we both suffered injuries. Yours a lot worse than mine, but yours, football pretty much got taken from you. You wasn't able to go out on your own terms and stuff. But man, I miss that shit every day.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Especially during football season.
Oh yeah, and what's crazy is I don't know why, because I work for a school district, but I don't know if it's like I feel snake bitten or something. I've been trying to get on coaching staffs for like the past 4 years, and I just can't get on the staff. I don't know why. Nobody will just get it. Me, if they just give me the chance, they won't regret it. But I don't know if it's because of the way I look, and all the tattoos or what, but they won't even give me a shot. But it's all right. That time will come. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's just something about football season. And then like seeing the college hype videos and shit, and I just I was like, damn, man, I wish I was out there. Wish I was getting ready and all that. Even though I hated fall camp and spring camp and all that, but it was worth it.
Camp was a little rough, but I came from a JUCO, so
same here.
I'll say camp at Bethany. That was
that was easy.
It wasn't easy. You still gonna be sore and tired, but it ain't like that JUCO fucking camp. That's a whole. By the way, to your listeners, I'm vulgar, so I hope that's okay. I'm gonna try to watch my language.
You good.
But yeah, that JUCO camp, that's a whole nother level. Like I remember at my JUCO, we'd have like 3 practices a day. And then the conditioning, the running would be at the end of the 3rd practice when the sun ain't even out no more. And I'd be like, man, I felt like I was going to die out there. Me and Angel was my roommate.
What JUCO you went to again?
Butler, the best junior college in the nation. I mean, I'm not gonna brag and stuff. I was only there 1 year.
Yeah.
It just, so I wasn't a big part of it or nothing, but I mean, they are.
Which one was on Last Chance U? Was that Butler or Independence?
That was the Independence. Yeah. And you've seen in both seasons, they got smacked by Butler. Just saying.
Hey, man, I remember when Coach Manny had us going against Hutch, yeah. And Kamara was back there.
Yep, Alvin Kamara was out there making us look stupid.
Bro, I be telling people about that. They don't be believing me. I be like, man.
Oh, yeah. Because he was a bounce back from Alabama, I think.
I think so. And then he went to
Bama.
Hutch, and then Tennessee.
He got in some trouble or something, and he went to Hutch, and then he went to Tennessee.
Yeah. I be trying to tell people, hey, bro was no joke.
Oh, absolutely not. I'll tell you what, though, that scrimmage, because that's the year that I was a coach. I'll tell you right now, because that was the first time, like, in live action, I seen Brooks Porter.
Okay.
And I was sitting there thinking, like, well, this dude, Coach Carpenter said this dude's pretty good. Let's see what he's about, because he's going to get tested today. Mm-hmm. Brooks was a dog out there.
Holding his own.
Oh, bro, against D1 DNs. Like, one of them, he was an outside backer / DN. He's from Wichita. His name's Kyle Wilson. Mm-hmm. Last I heard, he was with the Chargers, and Brooks was holding his own against him, and this dude is in the league. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was dope. And, of course, Marcus handled his.
Yeah, we already know Marcus going to do his thing out there.
Sure, yeah.
Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Teddy B.
But all right, man. So you're a Panthers fan.
Oh God.
Nah, I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I like Teddy Bridgewater.
Love him.
I like Robbie Anderson. Christian McCaffrey will be back soon. But old dude, I don't remember his name, but he been holding his own since CMC went out. The running back. Is it Davis or something like that?
Yeah, Mike Davis.
Yeah, he's been holding it down a little bit. Yeah. I know you was telling me that your boy, what's his name, Moore, be dropping the ball left and right.
Have you watched him play since I told you that?
I think I watched. What was the game this past Sunday?
The Bears.
Yeah, because I think that was the other game that was on TV here.
Dude, he's in the league, so I can't say nothing about him. But it's like, dude, you're a first-round draft pick receiver, and he drops at least one ball, like right here.
Yeah, one ball a game.
Every single game. And I'm just like, bro. Like, so, meanwhile, you got Robbie Anderson out there. He's like 96 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And he's catching everything, And it's like, damn, dude, like, what are you doing?
I know
it's not just DJ Moore. It's just that's the dude on my favorite team.
Yeah. Nah, and I saw you said something the other day about receivers look like they've been dropping the ball a lot more.
But for real though, do you remember growing up? We're close to the same age.
Yeah.
Do you remember and I'm talking like top-notch receivers, like they just drop balls. It's like, what the hell is going on? When we were growing up, it seemed like that didn't happen it may have happened, but not near as much.
Not as much. I know one thing, because I know from my experience, I couldn't catch a hitch route to save my life. But that's because when I was trying to catch the ball, I was trying to look to figure out what move I'm gonna make. Like all that shit's running through your head. I was like, all right, which way am I gonna go? Where I'm gonna turn? Blah blah blah.
Well, yeah, that's good. I mean, I understand because you're turned around. The dude that's guarding you is now behind you. So
yeah. And so, but like the deep ball or like the stuff across the middle, I can't attest to that one because those are the ones I love.
Bro, but you're also not in the NFL.
Nah, I'm not.
He is. They are.
That's true.
Like I don't know, man. It just gets on my nerves. But
Yeah.
yeah, the Panthers, they're the Panthers, man. Bro, I'm gonna ride with them till I die, but they drive me crazy. But I love having Bridgewater, man.
Yeah. I think that was a good pickup for y'all. I was
Absolutely.
I was questionable on the Matt Rule signing for
Me
y'all head
too.
coach. But I mean he seemed to be doing all right, trying to put the team together and get y'all in the right direction. What
Yeah.
you think y'all gonna end up doing this year though?
Best case scenario, 9-7.
So winning
Eight and
record?
eight, 8-8, 7-9, somewhere around there. You know,
Yeah.
I think they'll end up better than they were last year. I mean, it's hard to get worse than last year. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Once CMC come back, I think y'all got like the sky the limit at that point. Cause y'all already clicking together right now, trying to put some stuff together. And CMC gonna do his thing whenever he come back.
He's so cold, bro.
Bro.
He's so cold.
Hey, I mean,
Go ahead,
I ain't never seen a
it.
white boy running back like that, man. Like, boy is cold.
He's nasty.
And coming out, I thought like when he came out of Stanford, I was like, he gonna be one of those scat backs, those like Danny Wood or what's his name, Woodhead.
Yeah,
Or,
Danny Wood.
yeah, he's gonna
But
be
no,
something
he's
like
tough.
that.
He gets in between the tackles and gets the tough yards
Yeah,
too. That's what I was impressed by.
yeah,
I
and
was like, hell yeah.
he's been durable until this ankle injury. He's been very durable.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, I love him. I'm not gonna lie. When they drafted him, I wasn't happy either because our DBs were just awful, awful, and our fucking O line was even worse. And I was just like, oh my god, cool. I was like, cool, another skilled player that won't have any blocking. Awesome, but. I mean, it worked out, so I'm happy with it for sure.
It's worked out with him for sure. I can't even he's made me eat all my words from when he got drafted because I'm like, man, he wasn't gonna be. Nah, he ain't gonna be that. He ain't gonna be
I
what he
didn't
was
think
in college. Too many miles, all of that.
I way too much. I thought he had way too much wear and tear on him from college because he was Stanford's whole team.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's cold.
Yeah.
But I want to go ahead and point out a little unpopular. I'm gonna catch some flack for saying this on your podcast. Somebody's gonna have something to say, but dude, I'm so happy. And before I say this, I'm gonna say this. This is coming from a former offensive lineman. Okay, that's who it's coming from. I'm so happy Cam's gone, bro. Listen,
why you glad Cam gone,
bro? He's just so. He's not a leader, bro. They show the videos of him in the weight room working hard and everything, and I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. It's the NFL. They all do. But when the chips are on the table, bro, he's a cry. As soon as everything, one pick, you be in the first quarter, he throws a pick. He's on the sideline like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no leadership. Like, he's almost like childish. Like, when he's in a good mood, it's awesome. Everything's cool. If he's not in a good mood, it's like he just shuts down and it just gets worse and worse. And I mean, and make no mistake, I don't care what anybody says. Physically, he's the best quarterback to ever come in the NFL. Bro, he's huge. He's fast.
He could do everything.
He's got a cannon. But phenomenal athlete, average quarterback, slightly above average. That's like what I always say is take Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and put their brain inside of Cam Newton. Oh my God.
Cam. I've always been a Cam fan. One of the things that lost my respect from Cam, and I mean, I even tried to defend him on it too. But one of the things that lost my respect from Cam was during the Super Bowl.
That fumble.
And then he just stood there. I mean, I get it from the
Soft.
quarterback standpoint, like, oh, you got to protect
Get
your
out
arm,
of here.
but at the same time, you got to get on that ball. Like, you got to get on it. You can't just watch everybody else jump on top of it.
Yeah, and not to mention, so what if he gets hurt? It's the Super Bowl.
It's the last game of the season.
If you get hurt, you got 6-7 months to get healed up. Get the ball. And what a lot of people forget about in that Super Bowl, it wasn't just that play. He was on the sideline. Something happened, and he legitimately laid down on the ground on the sideline and like flopped like a little kid, like like because he was mad. I swear to God.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And ever since that, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah,
that ain't no leader, bro.
Nah, not at all. I mean, it's cool to show your emotions because, I mean, playing football, you're going to have all types of emotions throughout the game. But
absolutely.
Like you said, the way you lead your team, you're the quarterback, you got to lead your team accordingly.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, I'll never say he's not good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he bothers me. And like I said, because as an offensive lineman, somebody on the sideline flopping around and shit, I'm like, I don't want to block for that dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just happy he's gone.
Nah, yeah, I feel that.
But I don't wish, by the way, I don't wish anything bad for him. Like, I'm happy he's doing okay in New England. That's fine. I was just kind of over it. I felt like his time in Carolina was over, and it was.
And moved on.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. And I mean, plus he had a bunch of injuries like the past 2 years or whatever. And so it was time to try to bring something new in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was understandable. I hated that they waited so long to get rid of him. Like it was like right before the draft or something like that. So like pretty much everybody had their draft boards. They knew who they were going to pick. But I hate that the Patriots picked him up, but I am glad he's back on somebody's team right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't necessarily want him out of the league. I just didn't want him on my team.
So speaking of quarterbacks, we're gonna talk about Dak. Mr. Prescott. Now, I know we all probably saw his injury or heard about his injury, whatever. I know I talked about it last week. That shit was gross.
Oh, it's terrible.
That not only that, but then like him getting paid this offseason because you know he signed a franchise tag, so this was supposed to be his prove it year or whatever, and then to get his contract. Now, you think Dallas should re-sign him, or just go without him, figure something else out? Because from the looks of it, they might end up getting the number 1 pick, depending on.
Nah, bro. The Jets got that on lock. The Jets are going to go 0-17.
Oh, Jesus.
They're going to be so bad that they're going to reserve a loss for next year. It's terrible. But no, as a former player, I'm like, I just feel like, you know, you got to pay him, man. Like, you could, like, here's the thing. And I've heard you say it on your podcast, and I hear people say, oh, the Cowboys defense is terrible. So they're always playing from behind or whatever. That's fine. But he still has to go out there and perform and do what he can do to try to keep you in the game. And he did that. Yeah. To a level that other quarterbacks who are getting paid ridiculous amounts of money aren't capable of doing. They're not able to do what he does. You know what I'm saying? And he proved that. Now, he broke his leg. That sucks. But I just feel like he earned it. But I mean, I'm not an owner. I mean, Jerry Jones might not pay him, and then he'll end up with the Jets, and his career will be over. You know what I mean? But
hey, if Jerry don't pay him, he can come over to the Colts. Phillip Rivers on a 1-year deal. He can come over to us.
Yeah, I mean, that'd probably be a pretty good place, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, we got an O-line that'll protect him, just like Cowboys do. Well, Cowboys O-line kind of terrible now because everybody got hurt. But
everybody's hurt. When they're healthy, though,
when they're healthy, that offensive line is nasty. But like I said, Colts got an offensive line that'll protect them, keep them upright.
Yeah, they got the best offensive lineman in the game.
Yeah, my boy
Nelson, bro.
Yeah,
He's on another level.
Quentin Nelson, that boy
I know.
nasty.
See, I know all the tackles get all the love and stuff, but I'm telling you, that left guard in Indianapolis, he's the best offensive lineman in the game all around.
When I seen him pull and just like knock the shit out of Barry Church, I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that dude's nasty right there.
Yeah, but see, and here's the thing, because as a former lineman, I watch and see things that, a normal fan or even somebody who played that doesn't know the position real well, I see things that he does that other people don't like. Like, I can't remember who it was. They were playing somebody who had a really good defensive tackle, and, like, he didn't need a double team. Like,
he just handled them on his own.
He had that shit, bro. Like, I think it was like Geno Atkins or somebody, and he had it, and that frees up your old line and makes everybody else look better, man.
Like, him and Ryan Kelly, like them two dudes in the interior, like because Ryan Kelly's our center. I forget who's on the other side, but him and Ryan Kelly for sure. Like, them dudes they're legit.
Yeah, they're good, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dak, I hope he gets paid. I mean, he's cold, bro. He always has been.
Yeah. Even at Mississippi State, like he was legit.
He was a monster. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like about Dallas, because we all know that defense is terrible. They're getting 2 players back this week. They get hope soon, not this week, but soon. Awuzie, one of their corners, and then they get Sean Lee back soon as well.
Great White Hope.
Yeah. Boy is always hurt though.
Always, bro.
Always hurt.
Yeah, Awuzie, that's the corner from Colorado.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, so him and Diggs will probably be the 2 starting corners. You think they're gonna win the division? I think Philly isn't as bad as their record says they are.
I don't either. I don't think they are either. I think Philly, because they're scrappy, man. Like,
yeah,
they're not.
They have injuries too.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Wentz is out there throwing the ball to dudes that we've never even heard of. Yeah. Like, and they're scrappy, man. Like, who they played last week? Was it Pittsburgh? And they were like,
yeah, they played Pittsburgh in week 5?
Yeah, and they were in it the whole time. It's just Pittsburgh's good.
Pittsburgh's legit. For
yeah,
sure.
They are. But I mean, I think Philly probably end up getting it personally.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, I don't know because Philly's gonna get healthier. Dallas, their offensive line, I think most of them have like season-ending injuries. So I don't know how Andy Dalton's going to do behind a makeshift offensive line. And, I mean, we've seen Zeke fumble the ball 5 times in 6 games. And I don't know.
That dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
And their defense is terrible. So I was reading something the other day. They allowed like 84 points off of turnovers. They've had 15 turnovers, 15 turnovers. 13 have been scored on, and then 11 resulted in touchdowns. So that's like 77 points off of just off of 11 turnovers or something like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them had like a 2-point conversion in there or something like that. But yeah.
That's terrible.
Terrible, man. And they're averaging they're giving up like 30-something points a game.
But what's crazy is you look at that roster, they should not be losing like that.
Not at all. So at what point is it the coaching, and at what point is it players giving up?
I mean, coaches, here's the thing. Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the NFL. The coaches, you can have good or bad coaches, but at the end of the day, these dudes ain't getting NFL jobs if they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
For the most, I mean, at the end of the day, the dudes on the field, you got to get the job done.
You still got to go out there and perform.
Yeah, I just don't, before Coach Manny got to Bethany,
Mm-hmm.
My offensive line coach was Coach Cruz, who I loved Coach Cruz, but he was a linebacker. He didn't coach. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
don't know about the techniques and all of that.
He knew the basics of offensive line.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't a bad coach, but when they left and Coach Carpenter came in, and it's like, oh damn, yeah, like that's
you
big
can see
difference.
the offensive line turn up when Coach Carpenter came. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it was just different. You know what I'm saying? But on game day, I went out there and I played. You know, it was still my job to get the job done. It wasn't.
Yeah, you had
So
to take what he
I
taught
feel
you
like
and put it into motion.
Yeah. Because I mean, even though he wasn't an O-line guy, he still knew what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta blame it on coaching at that level. It's kind of like, come on, man. Like,
yeah, I mean, I just
still
seen a couple.
It's like on that defense, it's still man or zone coverage.
Yeah, still
like,
the same thing.
Regardless of what they're calling, you're an NFL football player. You know what you need to do, and if you execute it, then you won't lose.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of how I feel.
I've seen a couple plays like when they played the Browns and Odell had that 50-yard reverse and or end around, had the 50-yard end around, and then the other night, the Monday night game against Arizona, it's like what was it? It was 31-10 in the fourth quarter, and they let Kenyon Drake get free for 69 yards, and it don't look like nobody was trying.
Yeah, man.
And at that point, Arizona was just trying to run out the clock because the game was pretty much over.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was too smart to play defense, so I don't know what they need to fix. I was an offensive guy, so yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going over there in Dallas. Have you watched much of Seattle?
No, I haven't watched Seattle once. That's the thing is I'm always busy and stuff,
Yeah.
so I make sure I watch my Panthers every week,
mm-hmm.
and I watch it over at Angel's house, our boy Angel. And so the Bears are going to be on too. So I've watched the Bears a lot this year.
Gotcha.
Other than that, I haven't watched a lot of other teams.
Well, since you have watched the Bears, so let's talk about the Bears.
Oh boy. Hey man, one loss.
Hey, they won loss. I still think they frauds.
Oh, I don't.
I only think they're frauds because of the offense. They don't really have a quarterback. But that defense is legit though.
Oh yeah. You seen what they did to my Panthers. They're
also seen what they did to Tom Brady in Tampa Bay and how Khalil Mack was in that man's face the whole game.
What a nightmare, bro. That dude he's a nightmare.
He is.
Fuck that. Yeah, no. But I think play calling has such a major part in why the Bears offense is where they are. Like, they love them damn like 2-yard slants. They love screen. They'll screen you to death, bro.
Yeah.
They love running screens. And I think they have a real problem that they're not using in that backfield named Montgomery.
Yeah.
I
think Montgomery's nasty.
I think he could be a serious issue. But they give him the ball like 4 or 5 times a game. It's like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. And what I've noticed, and Angel pointed it out, they try to do a lot of stuff like Andy Reid and the Chiefs do.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You don't have a top 2 quarterback in the NFL, if not the best.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have 4 receivers that run under a 4.4. 2 or 3 of them under a 4.3.
Yeah.
You don't have a 6'7" or 6'6", whatever he is, tight end that runs like the wind.
Yeah.
And
runs
your
routes
O-line,
like a receiver.
Yeah. And your O-line, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty terrible. The Bears O-line is bad.
Yeah.
So it's like, why are you trying to run all this stuff? Like all these different, like where you fake this screen, tight end screen, like shit like that. I don't know if they run that play, but they try to do stuff.
They try to do stuff like that.
And it's just like, you're not built like that.
Yeah.
That's
one thing. Like it seems like with their play calling, like you said, they're not really doing things that fit their offense. So like that's what I like about or their quarterback for that matter. That's what I like about what the Ravens did with Lamar Jackson. They're not forcing him to throw downfield. They're not forcing him to be a pocket passer. They're doing things that work in his favor. Moving the pocket, screens. They got him some fast receivers, all of that type of stuff. But and they got him a nice tight end in Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews. But it's like the Bears don't do none of that. It's like you said, they want to be Kansas City so bad that they're trying to play like that, and they don't even have the personnel to play like that.
Well, and they don't like running the ball. Like, they're always running the ball. When they run the ball, it's out of gun. It's like, I get it, but why every time? Like,
and the Bears never been that kind of team ever. And they're not built like that. Yeah. And they do shit like Tariq Cohen, he's good, bro, but he's not Tyreek Hill. No. He's not. And I think they try to use him like that, and they'll do shit like they'll bring him in motion from the slot and hand him the ball through the A-gap. And I'm like, this motherfucker weighs 120 pounds. Like, why? He's good, man, but it's like, why are you giving him the ball like that?
Yeah, why not line up, put a fullback or I don't even know if they have fullbacks, a tight end back there in front of Montgomery. And if you're going to run in the middle. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like,
and I saw they did a little bit of that with because Kadero Patterson, since Tariq Cohen's hurt, they put Kadero Patterson back there, and they tried to use him like that. Because, I mean, they want to find a way to get him the ball.
And
he's good.
Well, he runs harder than half the running backs in the NFL. He really does.
He does.
But here's my thing. Like, I don't know if it was this past week or the week before, but they had like a 4th and 1 or a 3rd and 1 or something, and they tried to pound it through the middle, but they did it with Cordero Patterson, and I'm just like, then why did you draft Montgomery?
Yeah. Use your running back for that.
What are you doing?
The stud that y'all have back there.
Yeah, I just don't. Like, there's some stuff they do, I just don't get it. Like, I don't. And I know they paid Charles Leno, their left tackle, they paid him big money, I think, before last year. They should not have. He's not terrible. He's a serviceable tackle, but, like, they paid him
worth the money.
Like, they paid him like, we want you to be at left tackle for us for a long time. When he's not that dude, man. I don't know. The Bears, they're frustrating. They're one of the most frustrating teams I've ever watched in my life.
I know some Seattle fans will say that Seattle's frustrating to watch.
Well, yeah, because they should be donkey stomping everybody they play, man.
They should. And like my homeboy David, of course, I'm up here in Washington, so my homeboy David, big Seattle fan. My son's whole family, big Seattle Seahawks fan. So, like, I talked to his grandfather about football and stuff like that, and about the Seahawks. And like, what game was it? It was Minnesota. And Minnesota's terrible right now. Like, they be getting their ass whooped every shit. They just lost to the Falcons this past week. But like they had the game won. They was up by 5. Had the game won, 4th quarter. I think it was like 2 minutes left or something like that, minute 50 left or something. They're on Seattle's in the red zone. They go for it on 4th and 1, don't get it, and Russell Wilson drives down the field, wins the game. So in this situation, what would you do? Would you go for it on 4th and 1? You're up 5. If you kick a field goal, you go up 8. That forces them to drive. Well, they already had to drive the length of the field, but to drive the field and put up 8 points.
They had the ball where?
I believe it was probably like on the 15 or something like that, in the red zone.
I'm all for being ballsy, man. I am, but it's the NFL. You can't leave points on the board, man.
Yeah.
Especially in that situation. I'd much rather go to overtime than not get it and lose,
Exactly. And that's exactly what happened. Like, They could have went to overtime. Well, the only thing Seattle could have done was force overtime or lose the game. Like that's all Seattle could have did. And so if they scored and then they don't convert the 2-point, they lose. If they score can convert the 2-point, they go into overtime. But instead, Minnesota wanted to go ballsy, go big or go home, and left everything out there on the field like that. Like,
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
But I explained to people, Seattle should have lost that game. Like, yeah, they 5-0, but when we looking from a football standpoint, Seattle should have lost that game. Minnesota should have won that game. Minnesota didn't. They let Seattle make too many mistakes and not capitalize off of them.
Yeah.
And so, it was one of those games. And Seattle's defense is terrible though, but their offense clicking left and right.
Yeah, they're nasty, man.
DK gonna be a problem. He already is a problem. He already is a problem. Just like that boy Chase Claypool, he gonna be a problem.
Yeah, dude, the Steelers, that damn team, man, they're good.
Yeah, my homeboy said they probably the most complete team in the NFL this year, defense and offense.
Yeah, well, Devin Bush just got hurt. That hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see that their secondary isn't great. But
Minka's good. Minka get the job done. But who is it? Bud Dupree and TJ Watt, them boys, that edge rush is disgusting.
Well, then they got Hayward in the middle.
Yeah, then they got Hayward in the middle.
Nasty.
Yeah. And I mean, Big Ben ain't out there he ain't working magic, but he got some athletes that's gonna make some plays though.
Hey man, listen. Just from a football standpoint only, not what he does in the bathrooms at clubs and all this shit. Bro, Big Ben is that dude, bro.
And he don't get the respect he deserves.
Oh, he's that dude.
He don't.
He won a Super Bowl on like a fractured ankle. He's tough, bro. He's got the numbers that can shut anybody up. I mean, you can't say he's not good. His numbers are dumb. It's just I've always liked that dude, man.
That's how I felt about Phillip Rivers. And so like that when he got signed by the Colts, I was like, yeah, we're gonna get that gunslinger in there. And now he looked like Jacoby Brissett back there throwing the ball. But he don't get the respect that he deserves either. Because I mean, he doesn't have the rings, but when you look at the numbers, like he does work. And he played on a torn ACL in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta respect dudes like that that's gonna go out there and no matter what, still do what they gotta do.
Yeah. I know what that's like.
Yeah, your ass was out there playing with migraines, all type of shit. Just letting it happen.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was. All right, so you told me that so you wanted to do what? Best offensive lineman?
No, I was gonna say I was gonna say my starting five.
Yeah, starting five. I don't have a starting five. I don't watch y'all like that. I'm a skilled guy. I respect what y'all do because without the quarterback, I couldn't get the ball. But I don't watch it like that. So I'm gonna let you give me your starting five at from left tackle to right tackle.
All right. Starting at left tackle, I'm gonna go with Trent Williams from San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Just you know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He is one of the most freakishly athletic human beings I've ever seen. Like I heard Gerald McCoy when they were teammates at OU together. Mm-hmm. He was telling the story about how they raced, and Gerald McCoy is a D1 D tackle, all pro D tackle, all this, and he's athletic. And he said he saw Trent Williams how big he was, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll race you." And he said Trent Williams beat him by like 10 yards in a 40. Bro, he's a monster, bro. All right, left guard, best offensive lineman in the game. I already said Quentin Nelson. He's just he's got it all. He can pass, throw, run, block. He's nasty all that.
Yep.
He's smart too. I don't know if you've seen the play, but he had a play where he was helping the center and he seen somebody leaking around the tackle, but the tackle was already engaged.
And he disengaged and went and got him.
Around and smacked the dude before he got the Rivers. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I seen that.
And then at center, I'm going with Rodney Hudson from the Raiders.
Okay.
Bro, he's a road grader, bro. He's huge. He's big. I'm gonna tell you what, if I'm a D tackle, I don't want to play the Raiders. Because you got Rodney Hudson, and then at left guard, you got Incognito. Which say what you want if you like him or not, but
he a dog. He nasty
and then,
too.
Oh, bro! And then at right guard, they got I don't know his first name, but he's number 66. It's Jackson. He's just as big as them. Just as those interior three are terrifying. But Rodney Hudson's would be my center.
Mm-hmm.
At right guard, I would, when healthy, I'd go with Zach Martin. Just because he's just a complete guard. He can do everything. And then at right tackle, this one was hard when I was thinking about it because there's just two that are like at the elite level because right tackles don't get talked about a lot.
Yeah.
But I would go with Lane Johnson from the Eagles.
Okay.
Just because he's nasty. And then the other one was Mitchell Schwartz from the Chiefs.
Yeah,
he's a stud too, but I would go with Lane Johnson just because he's nasty, man. I like that.
Yeah. What's the Ravens tackle?
The
one that's supposed to be really like legit.
Yeah, he is. He played at Notre Dame.
I forget his name. I know he got hurt.
I can't think of his name either. He played at Notre Dame though.
Hold on, I'm about to look it up. Let me see. Ravens offensive lineman. I forget his name.
Yeah, I can't remember either. He played at Notre Dame though. I do remember that.
Ronnie Staley. That's how I was thinking about. Yeah. Stanley. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's real good. I mean, that whole line, they're going to benefit. Statistically, they're going to benefit from having a quarterback that's faster than anybody else on the field. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he's real good.
Yeah, for sure. Would you like blocking for a running back like Derrick Henry?
I'd love blocking for a running back. He's a cheat code, bro.
Bro,
he's a creative
6'3", 6'4", 240, run like a 4.4.
Bro, that 94-yard touchdown, he outran the whole defense.
Yeah. I think Eric was telling me that he got up to 21.6 miles per hour or some shit like that. Ain't no way in the world you that big running that fast.
Bro, he's on the all Madden created team. Like that dude, he's not a real person. Somebody created him.
Bro, I knew at Bama he was a problem because Bama always got some crazy ass running backs, but coming to the NFL, you don't think that the Bama running back gonna produce like that, and he's been crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Is he was a second round pick,
and that stiff arm he had on Josh Norman.
That dude.
Threw that man 4 yards in the air.
Oh my God, he was parallel to the ground.
Yeah, man,
that shit's crazy. That'd be embarrassing, man. National television. Oh man, yeah. Derrick Henry's a monster.
Yeah. So who you got Super Bowl predictions this year?
I'm probably go. The NFC's hard, bro, because the Seahawks are cold, but that defense is doo-doo.
Yeah, I think they're like bottom two of the league right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. NFC's tough. The AFC is tough, too, because there's a couple of them. But I'd probably say the Chiefs, man, like they're just cold, bro. Like they're good at every facet of the game pretty much. There's really not anything that they're bad at.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs out of the NFC, Man, I'm really having to think. Because I would have thought maybe the Packers, but damn, they got smacked.
They got smacked by Tampa.
They got smacked.
And I wasn't even expecting that. They got their ass kicked.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn. So, I don't know, probably Seattle, man. Like, I go with Seattle and Kansas City.
Okay. If that happens, Kansas City winning that game.
Yeah.
They repeating.
They're gonna score 80 points.
Yeah, because that defense is terrible. It's god awful. And Patrick Mahomes and them. Patrick Mahomes and they'll go have a field day on that defense.
It'll be crazy.
I had Arizona and the Ravens. I don't know how I feel about those picks anymore. I'm gonna ride them out just because I don't want to change it halfway or almost halfway through the season. But
yeah, well, I think Arizona, they look good. Well, of course, they were playing the Cowboys, but
yeah, they look good for like, I guess 3 quarters, because the first half it looked like the Cowboys were going to give them some problems, but then the first quarter, but then the second quarter they just took off.
Oh yeah, they have the tools. I mean, it could be done.
Yeah,
that little midgets, he'd be a nightmare to try to stop.
Hey, that boy be scooting all over the field.
He's so fast, dude. He's so fast.
But that's the thing, because with Seattle is liable to lose at least one game to the Cardinals this season. I mean, they do it just about every year. They lose a game to the Cardinals. That division's crazy.
Bro, speaking of losing to a divisional, do you realize I heard it I listened to the Pardon My Take podcast. The Browns have not beat Pittsburgh in 17 years, bro.
It's been that long?
Yeah. So for the past 17 seasons, the Steelers at home are 17-0 against the Browns.
Bro, the last time the Browns won there, I was 13?
We weren't even in high school yet.
I was.
You were in high school at 13?
Yeah, I was in 9th grade. I skipped the 5th grade, that's why.
Oh, you one of them smart motherfuckers. I got you. I got you.
But yes, I was 13 when the last time the Browns won against Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh.
Isn't that crazy?
Speaking of the Browns, man.
There are people that have lived their entire life that are able to drive and never seen their Browns win in Pittsburgh, bro.
I mean, have they seen the Browns have a winning season? It's 17 years.
No. That's crazy, man. What were you about to say?
I was going to say, speaking of the Browns, so like, we know they got their ass beat by Pittsburgh this past weekend. Baker Mayfield, man, do you think he's holding that team back?
I don't know, man. I mean, the thing is, I kind of like Baker Mayfield. I know he's not the greatest, but I see, like, I know it was Cincinnati, but like every once in a while he'll do something and you're just like, damn. Like,
and that's the thing. Like, every once in a while, but it's never like over a stretch of games.
Yeah. Because I just remember there was a play he rolled out to the right and he threw the ball like 25 yards downfield and it was a missile, bro. Mm-hmm. And it hit the dude right in the chest, right between 2 defenders. I was just like, damn. And he balled out the whole night that night. But of course it was the Bengals. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like if he just got more consistent, he'd be fine. It's just
it's a consistency thing.
Yeah, he's inconsistent. It's that shit's frustrating, man.
With that, I can actually see him being the next Fitzmagic.
Yeah,
it's like because Fitz, he has them games where it's like, God damn, like where this been
goes
at?
out and then he runs over a safety or something.
Like he
Like,
go
damn.
out and throw 5 touchdowns in the first half. It is like, where the hell
And
this been at?
the next week he throws 5 picks. You're like, oh, shit.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Baker reminds me of that. And like he has all the receivers you can ask for, man. Like all the weapons you can ask for. That running game is disgusting with Chubb and Hunt.
Oh, yes. Unfair.
Odell, Landry, Njoku, Higgins, one of the other receivers. Like he just has all these weapons, and their defense is pretty good. But it's like they can. I mean, what they're 4-2? Are they 4-2?
I think they're 3-3.
Hold on, let me see. I think they're 4-2 because I know they beat my Colts, which kind of pissed me off. But
Well, I know they lost.
they just lost to Pittsburgh. They also lost to yeah, they're 4-2.
Oh, okay.
Who they lose to? Oh, they lost to the Ravens. Yeah,
That's right.
but then again, I mean, they beat the Bengals, they beat Washington, and then they beat the Cowboys. So, and the Colts. My bad. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you threw that one out. Yeah, you forgot about that.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Because they won what 3 or 4 games in a row, then lost to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's holding them back necessarily, but I mean he's not winning them games either though. So I'll give you that. I don't know.
So do you think Dallas, or not Dallas, but the Dolphins made the right move of benching Fitzpatrick for Tua? I was shocked personally.
I mean, I feel like he's been playing pretty well this year. Like
that's why I was shocked.
Like I just mentioned, like they're winning games that they shouldn't be winning because they suck. You know what I mean? Like, they're 3-3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the same record as my Panthers, so I can't talk shit. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have pulled him. I think he's been performing pretty well.
Yeah, I think he's been doing good. I was surprised when they made that announcement. But I mean, you take a quarterback with your 5th overall pick, eventually you got to know he's going to be starting sometime this season.
Yeah, and you know the media is on your head about it. The people upstairs who
probably wanting to know why he's not playing if he's healthy.
Yeah, we're paying him all this money. Why aren't we? All that shit.
So I was shocked though. Like you said, Fitzpatrick, they winning games they shouldn't be winning. They 3-3. I honestly thought they were. Well, I know they weren't going to tank because they got their quarterback, but I don't know.
I know they can go ahead and tank. I don't care. Go ahead and let us get Trevor Lawrence. That's fine.
Y'all ain't about to get no Trevor Lawrence. Y'all gotta hope the Jets win some games.
Yeah, I know, right?
That shit ain't happening no time soon.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They I don't even think they need to get Trevor Lawrence, to be honest. I think they need to, even if they are tanking and they get the 1st overall pick, I think they need to write it out with Sam Darnold, fire Adam Gase,
that dude,
and trade that 1st overall pick and get some more draft capital and potentially, a player. Yeah. And then draft some O-line.
Yeah, they need to get him some help, that's for sure.
Yeah, he don't have no receivers. His receivers like 5'10".
Yeah,
they got rid of Robbie Anderson, who was his big body receiver. Well, not big body, tall receiver.
I say shit.
Because I think he like 6'2", 6'3" or something like that, but hella fast.
Yeah, he's fast. He's good, man. He's real good, actually.
Yeah, and they let him go.
Yeah, I don't know what you could do to help the Jets out. They suck. I know you need to get, I think, before you pull the trigger and blame it on Darnold, you need to get a decent team around him first.
And let's see what he can really do.
And if he sucks, then, okay, well, we should have drafted Trevor Lawrence. Oh, well, let's move on and do what we need to do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like, you drafted him and he's just been in a sinkhole his whole fucking career.
Yeah, he ain't had nothing over there his whole career.
Nah,
besides Adam Gase.
And Le'Veon Bell.
That gave him 16 games?
Yeah.
Gave him a season of football.
Yeah.
For $28 million? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Jets, that's tough.
Yeah, that's a tough situation over there. But I think that's what they need to do. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to save that organization. Same with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati. He's not. I mean, he's good. So he's the future is bright for Cincinnati, I guess.
Bro, here's the thing, Cincinnati, and if you look at their offense, bro, he's cold. I like Joe Burrow, nice. Mixon, cold. Dude, and then he's got, which AJ Green's going to be gone, but, I mean, AJ Green, T. Higgins, Boyd, and John Ross, and he ain't shit, but I mean, he's good, but I'm just,
he always hurt.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, and their tight end isn't bad either, whatever his name is, like Ozuma or
Yeah.
something like that. And then, if they can just get some people to block, that offense, like, nasty, like some serious weapons.
Yeah.
But the thing about their future is their defense. Oh, my God.
But their defense is hella young, too, though.
I've never seen an NFL defense just get gashed like they did against the Browns. It was bad, dude.
Dallas got gashed like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put up like 300 yards rushing against Dallas.
Yeah, man. It's just so I feel like if they can get somebody to just block, man, like nothing but O-line this whole draft, like draft fucking 7 offensive linemen and just figure out the best 5 and put them out there to block for Burrow. Like, I don't know. Like, because their offense, like, they really do. If you look at them, they have everything that you need to be a successful offense. It's just,
they have the weapons. They got the running game. They got the quarterback. They just need the blocking.
They need some people blocking.
They've been getting that boy killed.
Oh, my God.
I think it was against the Jags where he took that hit. It was like, oh, shit, bro.
Yeah, he got destroyed. Yeah, you can't question his toughness, man. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because he'll stand in the pocket, take the hit, try to deliver the ball downfield too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he ain't. I like Burrow. I just think that Trevor Lawrence ain't going to be the Jets savior. Just like I don't know. Sam Darnold's young.
They need a hell of a lot more than one good quarterback.
Because he ain't got no receivers to throw to. He gonna be sitting over there looking like Sam Darnold, trying to run for his life.
Yep.
But man, that's all I had, man. I ain't have nothing else, man.
That's cool. It was good catching up with you, talking some football.
Yeah, for sure, man. It was good having you on here. I know you don't fuck with basketball, so I wasn't even gonna ask you nothing about no basketball.
No, bunch of receivers that are too soft to play football. They are, bro. They're too soft to play football, so they start doing this.
Hey, who gonna win the World Series?
The Dodgers.
Got the Dodgers?
They got to, man. It's 4 years in a row, get it done.
Yeah, it's their time. They gotta get it done.
Yeah, they gotta get it done. And my brother's a Dodgers fan, so I hope they get it done.
Oh, okay. For sure.
Yep.
I'm cheering for Tampa, but
yeah, I don't know why. You're from California, aren't you?
Nah, bro. Come on, man.
I used to say that all the time.
I know all y'all used to say that shit. Ain't nobody from Cali. But I'm not even a Tampa fan though. I'm a Yankees fan. But
that's cool.
Since they beat my Yankees, I'm cheering for them to win.
Yeah, whatever. you growing up like who's the best team?
Nah,
the Yankees? Nah. Okay, that's gonna be my favorite team.
Nah, Yankees got my boy Stanton. So
yeah.
So I'm rocking with him.
I feel you. Well, it was good talking to you, brother.
All right, for sure, man. Good talking to you too.
Already.
Thanks for being on the show, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem. What you said?
I said I appreciate
before that. So what you said before that?
Said thanks for having me on the show. Okay. What, you deaf, boy?
Hey, I might be, man. Don't judge me.
Yeah, no, shit.
Old as hell.
Yeah.
But all right, bro. All right.